Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is December 17th, 2019. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio for the second half of December. Because it's general, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance. Also, be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns that I'm using to describe them. You can interchange the roles within the reading. You can be represented by any one of the characters that shows up in the cards. Also, you might feel like I'm reading for you, but you could also feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. And for those of you new to my channel or not familiar with her, Carmilla is co-starring today. She was really poorly behaved in the Libra reading, and I'm giving her a second chance, so we'll see how things go. She likes, on cold days, and today is a cold day, she likes to burrow herself underneath my hair and then bite my ear. And so if you see me wincing or making faces, that's what's going on. But you'll probably hear me screaming about her too, so it's not going to be a big mystery if I start making faces regarding what's happening behind the curtains. All right, Scorpio, let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio today. In your underlying energy, we have the Ace of Cups paired with Strength. The Eight of Swords with the Ace of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Chariot in reverse. Don't bite my ear. The Hangman paired with the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we have one energy on the table so far, the King of Wands in reverse. I'm not going to determine if this is you yet or not, Scorpio, but let's talk about the King of Wands for a minute here. So the King of Wands in reverse, this could be potentially somebody who is dealing with some power struggles, maybe dealing with some anger issues. This could be somebody who is abusing his power or misusing his position. Please don't bite me. Be a good bird. Paired with the Hangman, this feels like somebody who could potentially be reflecting on his behavior or perhaps some actions that were taken that were irresponsible. Don't do that. The King of Wands is going to get pissed at you. And he's going to have to think about his behavior if he hurts you because you're just a bird. Anyway, so I feel like this King of Wands might be kind of keeping to himself right now. Maybe because he's feeling angry or upset or feeling like he's not acting very well, or maybe not feeling overly in control of his actions or behavior. Let me do one more shuffle on this one. I feel, Scorpio, like you might be feeling trapped by some kind of truth or something that's coming out in the open, or something that you are having to acknowledge. Some piece of information or something that's come out recently regarding perhaps a relationship. You do have the Ace of Cups with Strength in your underlying energy. This could indicate a new potential relationship. This could indicate self-love. Let's see what else we get right now. I'm not getting a super clear message just yet, Scorpio. So let's see what else we have. So clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Empress in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in the upright position, clarifying Strength. We have the Ace of Cups again, clarifying the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Swords. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Cups in reverse, clarifying King of Wands. So one thing's for sure, this King of Wands is very unhappy. He's dealing with some harsh emotions. And he might be, like I said, kind of tucked away in hiding because he's all up in his feels and not in a good way. Not in a good way. So he might be trying to work through some things, some emotional feelings, some negative feelings, some harsh feelings. There's a Queen of Wands on the table. I feel this is a separate energy. This person feels responsible for this King of Wands and how he's feeling. And I feel like this King of Wands is trying to release himself of maybe some harsh words that have come from this Queen of Swords. Might be trying to let go of what was said or release the reaction that he had regarding something that was spoken or said or communicated by this Queen of Swords. But he's stuck on this right now. It's causing him some imbalance, causing him to feel maybe a little unsure of himself, maybe causing him to regret some actions that he's taken in the past. This Queen of Wands feels like a very harsh energy. This is someone who is not mincing words. This is somebody who could potentially present herself as a bitch. Like I said, this is somebody who's not going to sugarcoat what is coming out of her mouth. And I feel like this King of Wands may have been the target of whatever it was that she expressed. This King of Pentacles feels like it's probably a separate energy. And I have a feeling it's probably you, Scorpio, represents you. But I'm going to hold off on that. It might, this King of Pentacles feels like someone different than this King of Wands. This is someone who is a very loyal, compassionate, reliable individual. Somebody who takes care of others first before himself. This is somebody who's very grounded. This is somebody who works hard. This could potentially be a father figure. Again, this is somebody who may be responsible for, bringing home the bacon, who is financially taking care of others. This is a hard worker, somebody who's very reliable, and his energy is very strong. This could potentially be you, Scorpio. I feel like you might be talking this King of Wands into possibly working on himself, working on some self-care, that it's something maybe he needs to do. Or if this King of Wands is the same person as this King of Pentacles, this is something that you are deciding to do because you feel trapped by maybe not feeling so good about yourself. I feel like this Ace of Cups is all about self-care, self-love, feeling good about oneself. And it came out twice. Not the Priestess. The Empress in reverse can indicate a need to nurture oneself. If she's in the upright, this is somebody who's very nurturing to others, a motherly figure, very loving, very compassionate. When she's in reverse, it could indicate, like I said, the need to nurture oneself. And right now, there's this energy on the board of being trapped by that need or that desire to take care of oneself. I feel like there was something that you're trying to leave in the past, or this King of Wands is trying to leave in the past. Something came out about something that didn't go right. This Eight of Pentacles in reverse can indicate a failed endeavor, could indicate a lost job. This could indicate dissatisfaction in a work dynamic or work situation. This could indicate failure in finances. There's something that's come out in regards to some kind of failure. And this feels like past energy, something that's being dealt with right now. This Queen of Swords feels very unsympathetic. She's coming across as being the hard ass. Maybe the one who came out with some information or some truth. Maybe she is a boss and fired you or fired this King of Wands. Again, I'm torn right now as to whether or not this King of Pentacles is the same person as the King of Wands. So I want to get some more cards out here before I decide that. This Queen of Swords has created a situation where there's stagnation, there's no movement forward, there's no recovery from this. There's some kind of, there's a feeling that she has disrupted the flow of things, maybe because she was so harsh or brutal, that now that they're, because of her actions or her words, there is this need to back off a little bit or go into recovery mode. This King of Pentacles, again, this may be your energy, Scorpio. You might be a friend of this King of Wands who is kind of looking at this person saying, knowing what he's gone through and trying to help him through it, or trying to help him recover or regain a sense of hope or save face, or just trying to help him feel better about himself, because this King of Wands is very unhappy. All right, clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Eight of Swords again. So we have the Eight of Swords clarifying the Ace of Cups twice. This is a definite need, trapped by the need to recover from something that happened that's made you feel bad or made this person feel bad. We have Justice clarifying the Strength card and the King of Pentacles energy. I just want to, before I show any more cards, I just want to show these. Because you know me, if you watch my channel, I absolutely love when we get these kind of cards, these repeat cards, Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords. It's just, it's like a slap in the face with the message. It's Spirit saying, this is what it's all about. You're trapped by right now having to take care of yourself, having to recover. I mean, this potentially could be a person perhaps who, I'm just throwing this out there as an example, got into an accident, maybe a car accident or something, is in the hospital recovering. Could be that kind of thing. Now, where did I have these cards? This one's clarifying this weird. Okay. Oops. I'm sorry. I'm putting these back in the wrong order and messing this up. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, this could potentially be this Ace of, or this King of Wands is in recovery mode. Like I said, possibly from an accident or something that went wrong like that. So it's physical injury, and he's having to recover from that. We have the Magician clarifying the Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Swords, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'll show you that too. More repeats. Seven of Wands clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Chariot reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse clarifying the Hangman. And the Three of Pentacles clarifying the King of Wands. So you could potentially, Scorpio, I do feel like you're a separate energy from this King of Wands. You might be working with this King of Wands through a legal matter. You have Justice clarifying your energy. You might be helping this person in a legal sense. Maybe you're a lawyer, maybe you're a judge, maybe you're just a friend who knows a lot about the law, but it feels like you're working through some things with this person and mostly helping them along because they need it. They need the help. they need someone who will cooperate with them and work with them to rebuild, possibly. Regain a sense of security, sense of hope, sense of self. Because right now, this whatever happened to this King of Wands, this is what he's got to deal with right now. These are the obstacles that are standing in his way from moving forward. That he needs a time of rest. He needs to recuperate from whatever's happened in the past to this King of Wands. This Queen of Swords, again, I feel like she's instrumental in whatever happened to this King of Wands. And there's a lot of defensive energy surrounding her, wanting to release maybe what she's done in the way of harming this person with her words or actions. I feel more so with her words, that maybe she was abusive. Maybe this Queen of Swords was a partner of this King of Wands and she was abusive to him, and he's in recovery right now after separating from her. I'm just throwing these scenarios out. Obviously, it's going to be different for everybody. But he's feeling very insecure and unsure of himself and imbalanced. Again, there's something, this could have been a work situation. I've got the Eight of Pentacles out here twice, once in the reverse. And these cards are clarifying each other. So this could have been a work situation that failed. This could have been a financial situation that has come out in the open that this person is recovering from. Right now, the goal is self-care, healing, trying to come to terms with whatever happened. I do feel, Scorpio, that you are the King of Pentacles and you are an ally to this King of Wands, who is definitely in recovery mode in some way, shape, or form. It feels like this Queen of Swords, again, this might be a work situation where this King of Wands is recovering from a lost job situation where she let him go. Maybe in the process of letting this King of Wands go, she really bruised his ego and caused some pain and some heartache. Let's see what else we get for you, Scorpio. Clarifying the Empress in reverse, we have the Page of Wands. Six of Cups is clarifying your energy. The King of Pentacles. Ouch, don't bite my ear. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is also a duplicate card. This is clarifying the Ace of Cups. Four of Wands. King of Cups is clarifying the Queen of Swords. Page of Pentacles is clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Temperance in reverse. And then we have the Seven of Wands again clarifying the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this King of Cups, I feel like this King of Cups is the King of Wands. And I feel like he's connected to this Queen of Swords in a romantic sense. This could have been a partner. Maybe they're going through a separation. I want to get this last set of cards out here before I make my decisions regarding these relationships between these people. There are definitely three separate energies on the table. Let's see what else we get. We have the Sun, Hierophant, don't bite my ear, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Moon, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and that's also a duplicate, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the King of Wands energy. Okay. I think that this King of Swords and this Queen of this King of Wands and this Queen of Swords possibly were a married couple or were partnered up in business. It feels like they were a partner. They were partners, and I mean by that they were maybe a married couple. This King of Wands is still deeply in love with this person. And I feel that the Queen of Swords was hiding something from this King of Wands. And I think what she was hiding from this King of Wands, I know this is starting to feel like a really specific story, but this is what I'm getting. So I'm just going to tell you what I get, Scorpio. Again, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, but I'm getting a very specific story from this message right now. This Queen of Swords was with this King of Wands, not for his love, not because he loved him, but her secret was that she was in love with his money. That's the truth that came out. And something happened, possibly a lost job, a loss in finance, financial stability. That's what I'm getting off of this. There was a loss of financial stability, a lost job. Something went wrong with the money situation between these two. And when that happened, this Queen of Swords dumped this King of Wands. And you feel either like you're a friend or, again, possibly someone who is connected to this King of Wands, who's helping him through not only maybe this hardship regarding what's happened to him and the truth that, please don't bite me, the truth that's been revealed by this Queen of Swords. So you might not be just helping him emotionally, lending an ear or shoulder to cry on type of thing, because he's hanging on to some harsh feelings in regards to this relationship, which I feel was definitely a deep connection, probably one of longevity. I feel like you might be helping him in a legal sense and helping him see what he needs to do to fix this situation. And right now what he needs to do is he needs to recover from this, whatever has happened, because I feel like this Queen of Swords was brutal with her message. The love in this relationship, this connection, was imbalanced. It was one-sided. This King of Wands loved her. What he didn't realize was she loved his money. So she's represented by the Queen of Pentacles in this set of cards. And that's been recently revealed, that this is one greedy bitch. I'm just going to put that out there. She's one greedy bitch, and she was after his money. And something went wrong. Something went awry. Lost job. Some kind of situation where the money's not there anymore, and she said, I'm out of here, because that's all I wanted out of you anyway. Do not bite my ear. Do not bite my ear. Come here. Be a good bird. You know what? You can stand on this shoulder for a while if you're going to do that, because I don't want my ear eaten off my head right now. Can you just be a good bird, please? So this King of Wands didn't find out about this imbalance in this relationship until things went awry with the finances, until things went south. and he figured out this imbalance in this relationship. He didn't know until this happened, until the security, until the money was gone. And then all of a sudden, the relationship came to a screeching halt because there's no financial security in the relationship anymore. This is a really strong message, and it's a really specific message. This is a very unusual reading because I can't imagine there's a ton of Scorpios out there experiencing this exact situation. So, I don't know, maybe I'll just get like 2 views on it. I don't know. It feels very, very specific to me. And the thing is, Scorpio, I feel like you're the helping hand. I feel like you're the support. You're the supporting character in this reading. That this reading is more for this King of Wands, but I suppose you could be the King of Wands, and you've got somebody in your corner, this King of Pentacles, helping you through this. But right now, this King of Wands needs to concentrate on getting himself back up and running, repairing his self-esteem, getting through this, because I feel like this King of Wands is heartbroken. And he was in love with this Queen. He might still be in love with her. And he didn't know. He didn't know her secrets, that she was in love with the money and not with the person. Don't think I don't know that you've weaseled your way back onto my right side. Underneath my hair, you think you're being sly, and I know what's going on because I can feel you back there. I should have left her in her cage. Libra told me, leave her in her cage for the next reading, and I didn't listen to Libra. I said, oh no, she'll be fine. She's so cute. I'm going to take her out. And here she is. There she is. Being her little biatch self. She and this Queen of Swords should get together. They might have a good friendship. They might get along famously. Because Carmilla can sit here and bite ears off, while this Queen of Swords in reverse slices ears off with her words, with her abusive nature. Ouch, stop it. You don't have to prove my point. Honestly. All right, Scorpio. So we're going to pull a Dreams of Gaia tarot card for a last word, final word on this. A closing statement. Closing statement if you're the lawyer for this King of Wands, working through some legal issues with this Queen of Swords, or just a friend lending a helping hand. Maybe I can give you, maybe Spirit will provide you a message that you can relay to this King of Wands to make him feel better, to help him get going again and repair his damaged self. I feel bad for this King of Wands. I feel like he really got the shaft. He really got the raw end of the deal. I mean, that's pretty apparent in this situation. Is that the one? That's the one. So we have 3 of air in reverse, which is the 3 of swords. I don't know how close to the meaning of the traditional Rider-Waite 3 of swords meaning is. But if you're familiar with tarot, you know that this is all about heartache and sorrow. And usually if it's in the reverse, it means you're mending after that kind of heartache and sorrow, or you're repairing or picking up the pieces, that kind of thing. We have the 3 of swords in the upright position in the reading itself. I'll display this card in the upright as I read it. But it did come out in the reverse, which indicates a potential blockage. So let's see what we've got here. 3 of air. Okay, it's a very short paragraph. I don't think the 3 of air is anything like the traditional Rider-Waite meaning, because I'm recalling it has something to do with gaining knowledge or learning. importance of education. Okay, we'll see how this applies to the reading. I'm not sure how this is going to sound to you, Scorpio. You can take it for what it's worth. See if it does anything for you. Here we go. The Three of Air reversed cautions us against wearing our ignorance like a badge of honor. Choosing to willfully close yourself off to learning is nothing to be proud of, nor is the choice to speak from an uneducated perspective. There is a difference between having an opinion based on your idea of what is wrong and right and having an educated opinion founded in fact. Don't risk making a fool of yourself by declaring yourself knowledgeable if your knowledge and experience are limited. Show that even if you lack in knowledge and understanding, you are wise. Admit your ignorance and open yourself to the opportunity to learn. If someone has a vaster understanding than your own, then learn from them and grow. It's possible, I'm just going to throw this out there because again, you can take this for what it's worth and interpret it how you want to interpret it. But it's possible, also based on what I'm seeing in the cards, Scorpio, that you had an understanding of who this queen was. Maybe this King of Wands is your friend and you kind of knew who this queen was, and maybe you had even spoken to him about it. And he was blinded by love. And maybe he didn't want to listen to your words. And now he's dealing with the heartache because this biatch has taken him to the cleaners because she had fake love for him. She had fake love for him. She had love for his pentacles. She loved his money. And you may have known that. Maybe that's what this card is indicating, that you knew that. Maybe you even told your friend and he didn't want to hear it. I'm just throwing that out there. That's a possibility. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that you gained something out of this reading, even if it was just entertainment. Don't bite my ear. I appreciate you joining me and watching. Thank you, and I hope that I see you again. Bye, Scorpio.